Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Pokemon Prism WEDLOCKE Challenge. In the last episode, we went through the Firelight Caverns, reaching Route 81 over here. And then we went back into the Firelight Caverns to explore and find an old man in there. And he said that there are some Palette Patrollers causing some problems. So we went to face them and take them on. And unfortunately, while doing so, we did lose our Luxray Nitro. And we replaced her with Crash. Not Crash Bandicoot, Crash the Torkoal. And I trained Crash up to level 36, which is about, where the team's sitting at. So, a viewer and friend of mine pointed out that you can get TM26 Earthquake back in the Mound Cave, which is really cool. So I went back and got that, and I taught it to, I believe, Braden and Crash, which is going to be really good. And, as you might have seen in my bag there, I also have 2 new Pokeballs, a Quick Ball and a Shiny Ball. I went back to the Pachisi board, which cost quite a bit of my money. We're down to 23,000, unfortunately. But I went back to do that, and I got a Quick Ball while doing it, and some other items. I don't really know what else I got. And we got the Shiny Ball, which I did test it. Now that I've updated my game, it works. So, with all that out of the way, it's finally time to continue on. So, if you guys happen to miss last episode, to the right here is a dead end. And we can't do anything until we get Surf. So, the only thing that we can do as of right now is go back in the Firelight Caverns where those Palette Patrollers were at, or go north past where Nancy, the origin of the Nancy joke on the channel, that's the origin of it, if you happen to miss it. But we can also go north here, which we didn't. I didn't end up fighting this trainer or anybody like that. Ooh, battle animations. They're on. Yeah, I remembered. I'm good. So we're going to go this way, and I don't know what's up this way, but who knows. Maybe we'll find another dead end, and then the only way that we can go is with the Palette Patrollers. I really have no idea. Ooh, sure. What's this? I thought my Pokemon would team up when using this move, but I was very mistaken. Here, take it. TM32. Brick Break? Brick Break? Oh. Double team. That is Brick Break, though, in other games, right? 32's Brick Break, I'm pretty sure. I don't want to teach anybody double team, but I do want to fight this girl over here. Maybe her name is something like Paulette. Sure. Oh, she said the bridge is out. Well, I guess we'll be finding that one out. And her name is Rose. Okay, that's fine with me. Blow it out your Tubin Flubin, or whatever, Rose. She has an Ivysaur, and we should be able to take it out with Laughing Gas, because I believe Gas is super effective against grass. I'm gonna beat your grass with my gas, eh? Pretty funny. You can kill plants with some farts, I guess, right? Or it's not very effective. I don't know, but Laughing Gas is still a really good attack, because as you guys saw, it lowers both of their attack stats, which is really big. So this other attack that Crash has is called Lava Pool. Now, it's pretty inaccurate. It's 20% inaccurate, kind of like Stone Edge. But what that does is it's like Stealth Rocks, or more appropriately like Toxic Spikes, which it sets up an entry hazard where any Pokemon that come in will be burned, which is really good. That's an awesome, awesome move. And they should totally set something like that up in the regular games. I think that would be awesome. So, Crash is getting beat up pretty bad. So I'm going to switch out here, and I'm going to let Clap Clap, his partner, come in and take it on. So Clap Clap's pretty high level right now, as you guys can see. He's all the way up to level 38 now, which is because of the Pachisi board. I had to do a lot of switching. That's kind of how I trained Crash. Just switching out and fighting with Clap Clap and stuff like that. It was pretty quick training. It wasn't so bad. Alright, a Weeping Bell. Interesting. I mean, I'll stay in and I'll just go for Fire Punch. I don't really want to use Clap Clap that much, but yeah, look at that. It's getting burned right away. That's really cool. And it gets burn damage right away. I didn't really think about that. That's pretty good. Alright, so Fire Punch should take out this Weeping Bell. And hopefully the next Pokemon I'm going to guess is not a Venusaur. I would hope not. That would be pretty bad. It's a Ponyta. Interesting. I mean, I'm going to let Crash do it, and then I'll heal. Because I have Earthquake, so Crash should be fine. I do believe Gas is weak to Fire, meaning Fire is going to do neutral damage to Crash instead of not very effective, which is unfortunate. But you know, having the gas type is pretty nice. I also need to buy some more potions because we're almost out of those. But the Ponyta just went for agility instead, which is nothing. It'll outspeed me anyways. Crash is pretty slow, but Earthquake should take it out. And it's gonna go for agility again because it's a stupid trainer. Stupid Rose and her stupid Ponyta and her stupid grass types are all dead thanks to Crash and Clap Clap, which is pretty sweet. So goodbye, Ponyta. Earthquake is gonna be really good. It's so cool that you can get those powerful TMs early on like this. I like that a lot. Okay, so before we continue, I'm definitely going to go back and heal up Crash and Clap Clap, I suppose. So let's do that. Okay, went up and healed him really quick. Let's continue north. I think this girl was talking about a bridge being out. This is Surf. We can ride our Pokemon as it swims, so we must be very close to getting Surf. Ooh, a black belt. What can I fight a black belt with? Let's do that with Denim. Yeah. We've got a lot of water types, which I pointed out last episode, and a lot of normal types. So having Crash mixes things up quite a bit. Let's talk to this guy. Oh. Aha! I'm training to one day become Andre's disciple. Disciple? I think it's Disciple. It's Black Belt Bruce. He has a Machoke. Or I guess you could say Majoke. I can't take credit for that one. That was somebody in the comments, but don't mind me. Kroma is your natural-born joke stealer, right? Oh, Cross Chop. That's deadly. I thought my game crashed or something because it, like, paused for a second. So one thing I did want to point out is somebody said that when I didn't teach Dizzy Punch to Denim, the reason that Azumarill is so overpowered in this game is because Dizzy Punch is a fairy-type attack in this game, which means I missed out on the really overpowered part of Denim in place of having that I have Double Slap, which is unfortunate, but, you know, Double Slap's doing fine for Denim. Hopefully it'll be okay. I didn't want to go for Hydro Pump. It's pretty inaccurate. I don't really like Hydro Pump. It's not one of those attacks that I tend to use very much. Please don't use Self-Destruct. Magnitude 8. That's a weird animation for Magnitude. It's interesting, but yeah, Denim should be fine. And then Ice Punch can take this Graveler out. Luckily, it doesn't have anything like a Cut Zap Berry or something. And self-destruct my face. That would make me cry, because Denim is our team leader for sure. He's been here since the very beginning, and I don't want to see anything happen to Denim. He's like our regular team master leader. Like in all the playthroughs I've done on the channel, there's always been that one Pokemon that leads the entire team. And Denim is definitely that. So it's pretty interesting to have an Azumarill in a playthrough. It's been a long time since I've had one. And the last time I had one, it was also the team leader. Not on the channel, just in my spare time. But it was definitely a good time. So I'm going to go ahead and put Slacks up front. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to put Leaf up front. Because Leaf is also the lowest level on the team next to Slacks. We'll just put Leaf up there and see what we have in store up here. So it looks like there's a black belt. What's he say? I'm supposed to finish building this bridge, but I'm way too tired to work, though. You'd have to give me a good reason why this bridge needs to be built now. Okay, what about this? Oh, this is a flying type guy. That's just fantastic. So that's the last trainer on the route before we go back in the cave. Birdkeeper Corbin has a Yanma. Yanma, I suppose I could fight with Leaf? I mean, yeah, let's Ice Punch it. I know it has flying type attacks, but a Yanma's not going to be able to kill Leaf in one hit. It was cutting it pretty close. It's kind of like what I was doing with Kindle in the White 2 Wedlock. I've been letting him fight Golbat and such, which isn't really a good idea because Golbat have acrobatics, but, you know, it's been close calls here and there, but, you know, they haven't claimed his life yet. I'm going to stop doing that, though, now. Kind of like I should stop doing that with Leaf in these flying types, because, you know, he's not as bulky as I think. I just thought Yanma was pretty weak, but I guess I was wrong. This guy seems to have a Pidgeotto, and I'm guessing his other Pokemon is going to be a Swellow, because in the grass around this area you can find Swellow, which is pretty swell, but, you know, we already had a Tailo, so it doesn't count or anything. And we didn't get an encounter back there on Route 81, or whatever it's called, just because I was unable to find any Pokemon in this area that we haven't had. And a Pidgeot. Whoa, that's pretty cool. I love Pidgeot's sprite back in Generation 2 and 1. Not 1, just Pokemon Crystal. Its sprite looks amazing. Look how majestic it looks. But this Pidgeot looks majestic, but it's also dead. So, thank you, Corbin. I don't know why that name sounds so familiar, but it does. And he's gone forever, so goodbye, Corbin. They can't help me with a battle, though. Yeah, they're pretty good, though. Don't knock them. They're pretty good, you know. Let's pass Nancy again, heal, and I'll meet you guys back where Nitro fell. Alright, guys, here we are where Nitro fell. It was right here versus a Palette Patroller, and the only other place that we can go is down this hole, and I really have no idea what's past here. I'm pretty concerned, especially because I don't really have that many healing items, but if Pokemart is really far away, I just really don't want to go back to one right now. There's the red guy, it looks like. It doesn't seem there's any wild battles down in this part of the cave, which is really good. So hopefully I can find a place. Please don't tell me I gotta go all the way back around. Yeah, I do. That sucks so bad. I guess we aren't that far away. The area is right here, and then we can take that pitfall down, and we have to fight the red guy, which I'm guessing he'll have fire types. I mean, it makes the most sense, right? I know that you can't really go off of their color, but for red, there's not very many red types, well, red Pokemon that aren't fire. So let's go for it. Guess what, idiot? You're too late. We already have everything that we need. Alright, time to fight off against the red Palette Patroller. 5 Pokemon. He has a Soul Rock to start us off. Well, I guess that's not a fire type, but it has fire type attacks, and it's also weak to water, so, you know. It's also weak to grass, too, so I guess Leaf's my best lead for that. It's a Rock and Psychic type. It's going to do over half with Bubble Beam, which is pretty good. Solrock's pretty good at physical attacking. Solrock's the better physical attacker, Lunatone's the better special attacker. So, down goes Solrock, I suppose. What is this other Pokemon going to be, though? A Parasect. Okay, that's pretty bad. That's the worst thing that Braden and Leaf can fight, but Leaf should be good to handle a Parasect as long as we can outspeed it. And we do. So we can hit it with Fire Punch, and that should roast that Parasect down pretty quick. Yeah, especially if it has dry skin, it would be done for there. Alright, Leaf can grow to level 36 now, which is pretty cool. Do we get any attacks? It doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, a Seaking. That is definitely not a fire type, but it's weak to Leaf. So I think we made a good decision here. I'm going to go for Razor Leaf. Hopefully it'll do a lot. I'm very aware it could Horn Drill me, and if that's the case, you know, that's just bad luck. Seems to be going for Stormfront, which could put up Rain Dance. Okay, it didn't. I'm actually going to go for healing item number 1 here. I know I don't play with a limit, but I don't have very many left. I only have 2 Hyper Potions, which frightens me deeply. So we might end up having to do no healing at some point in here. Hopefully this doesn't crit, because if it does, it could put me in a really bad situation. And so could that, because by making it rain, I'm guessing that Seaking's ability is going to be Swift Swim, meaning it's going to outspeed me here, which isn't, it's not. What would its ability be? It doesn't get Lightning Rod, that's its hidden ability. Regardless, Razor Leaf takes it out there, which is really good. Okay, what else does he have? A Flareon, obviously. And an Arcanine. Well, that's great for Braden to take on. Alright, Leaf, you can come on back now. Let's take this Arcanine on with Braden and Aqua Jet. I think that's my only water type attack, unfortunately, but that's what we've got to deal with right now. Oh, and it's raining. Yeah, you just hurt yourself bad there. Oh, Earthquake might do more. I'm going to go for Earthquake, even though it's raining. And then I'll Aqua Jet next turn, making its agility worthless, and making this Arcanine no longer in existence. Because I don't think Earthquake's going to take it out. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, yeah, Aqua Jet should, though, because with the rain, even though it's a low-power move, I get stabbed plus the rain. That should take it out. Yeah. Nice work, Braden. Okay, Leaf and Braden have been doing really well for not being a great pairing, since they're both water types, but the only other Pokemon left is going to be Flareon, which Flareon is not a good Pokemon at all, and it's, you know, higher level than us, but with the rain, with Aqua Jet, with Feraligatr, this thing should be done. It did take it, but honestly, what's a Flareon going to do? It's a Flareon, and now it's no longer a Flareon. It's a dead Flareon, and you can hear Stro snoring in the background. Sometimes when they have dreams, they like cry in their sleep, so I apologize for that. You're just like your father, he who disobeyed his roots to strive for popularity as a self-proclaimed Pokemon master. Well now, all that will change. Your family has betrayed Naljo for the last time. The proud culture of Naljo will be awoken once again. I'm hoping that's the last trainer in here, because I don't have very many healing items left. I am going to choose to lead with Crash next, just because Leaf and Braden are weakened and I don't have the healing items to heal them. Ooh, what is this? I'm still confused, Red. Why are we here? And why do we have to keep on wearing spandex? Again, this is not spandex. It's a traditional Naljo garb. As I've already told you, Andy, we have finally finished searching the region for the orbs of the Naljo Guardians. Once Varanius wakes up, Naljo will return to the paradise that our forefathers once experienced. Why is it just the three of us here anyways? I heard one of the other guys got arrested. But what about the other two? They are also traitors. They viewed us as criminals who just want money and rare Pokemon. We're not Team Rocket. We just want outsiders to stop interfering with our almost forgotten culture. But they were trying to help us get money so we could cover even more ground. After all, the end just... Shut up, Pink. Money doesn't interest me. Money is a part of what ruined Naljo. I don't know if this is a good idea. I might have to keep this gig off my resume. You're going to pay if you betray me too. My world has no such thing as a fire escape. Understood? Do you remember what I did to that Team Rocket who tried to steal my Pokemon before? Please, I'd like to forget all about that. Oh, wait, that kid actually followed us back here. Why do you insist on standing in our way? This creature and its brethren are the key to Naljo's future safety. Varanius itself could bring the seas to a boil if it so desired. At last, the power to protect Naljo is within reach. While waking from its slumber, still weakened from its long sleep, it'll be mine to catch. This embodiment of fire, war, and destruction. All mine. So it's kind of like the cutscene of Groudon. Interesting. Varanius, you've awakened. You've been asleep for centuries. Naljo is in dire need of you and the other three guardians. Naljo culture is vanishing, and Naljo descendants have given up on your vision of old and accept foreigners with open arms. What? Why would you attack me? I'm a descendant. Oh wow, this is getting out of control pretty quick. My leg. Oh god, the SpongeBob meme. My leg! It's broken. Whoa. Alright, so this is a new Pokemon, it seems. It's sniffing me. Oh wow, that Pokemon stole the other orbs. Officer, there they are. Alright, so the old man brought us some help. Looks like we were able to finally track you guys down. We're locking you all up for good. Wait, where are the green and yellow ones? No matter. We're making progress. Hey kid, are you a part of this group as well? No, officer. The fanatic in red has been... The fanatic in red, oh boy, has been plotting for years to wake up the protectors. You mean the ones from all the old stories? Indeed. But wait, why did Varanius attack them and not you? Wait a minute, you remind me of someone I saw on TV once. Wait, Lance is really your father? The legendary dragon trainer? Well, it all makes sense now. You seem confused. Let's return home and I'll explain everything to you. Alright, thankfully he got me out of that cave. I appreciate that one. Looks like the Palette Patrollers might be done now, which is pretty good. We're in a bad situation and we need your help. You see, Lance is the reincarnation of the messenger. Who was the messenger? Well, allow me to start from the very beginning. Thousands of years ago, Naljo was an isolated region which was the wish of the Guardians. Varanius created Naljo as an image of its own ideal environment. It desired to have a community with a high-value system, where all humans and Pokemon were free from all the troubles brewing outside of Naljo. Each Guardian was handed an island to rule over. While they ruled very differently, the agreement was that the rest of the world was not to interfere with the Naljo natives, where instead of fighting over our differences, everyone would now work together to solve problems. The names of the four Guardians were Varanius, Raiwado, Libabeel, and Fambaco. Each Guardian held their own orb, which contained the very source of their powers. Of them, Raiwado would watch down upon his area in order to ensure everyone was kept out of trouble. Fembaka, who was the guardian of nature itself, ensured that areas of the region were off limits to any intervention. It understood the necessity of using domestic Pokemon, and it appreciated the bond a human could develop with its Pokemon. Still, it wanted nature to run its course without needless meddling. Libabil, who was the most hostile of them all, controlled the sea surrounding Naljo. Explorers who got close to the shore of Naljo would be unlikely to return home alive again. And finally, we have Veranius, which you encountered earlier. Back in the days when Veranius was walking the earth, outsiders foolish enough to come to our land ended up burned to ash by the mighty flames of Veranius. The ones choosing the brave path of fleeing from it would end up with charred scars of his hateful stare upon their backs. Not even Pokemon were safe from Veranius' wrath. The messenger had the responsibility to relay messages from the Guardians to the community. It was the only human that these legends trusted, but the Guardians didn't tell him how they were slaying anything trying to enter the region. However, when he did discover this, he stole the powerful orbs and hid all the orbs over the regions. Without the orbs, the Guardians were powerless and fell asleep for centuries to come. But once an orb gets close enough to a Guardian, it can harness its true power. Veranius is now awake, and it will surely awaken the other Guardians. The man in red foolishly believed that just being a descendant would tame the creature. However, you are the last known descendant of the messenger. Well, besides your father, that is. Your father could indeed save us. However, your father doesn't realize the power he has over Naljo. He won't be able to handle it. He's too obsessed with his fame and fortune nowadays. There's no luring him out of that. As his lone child, you are Naljo's one hope in taming the Guardians for us. A lighthouse lies north, and a good friend of mine is watching over it. Perhaps he saw where Veranius went afterwards. Find a way to head up north. Alright, a lot of story stuff there. But it looks like we can't go east here, because we still need Surf. So it looks like this is a pretty good enough reason for that guy to build the bridge now. So I'm going to heal up really quick, and then we'll head that way. Alright, past this hiker guy. Let's talk to this guy and see what he has to say. Okay, so Lance is your father, and you need to get up there to stop crazy Pokemon from possibly destroying Naljo? Okay, sounds legit. I'll need 20 brick pieces to prop up the dock from the bottom, otherwise it could break. There's a mart that sells them. I'm not so sure of where, though. This is just great. I really hate backtracking. I'm gonna grab my Natu out of the PC, fly back to Heath Village, buy 20 brick pieces, and I'll see you guys back here. Alright guys, it wasn't Heath Village, it was the first gym city, the Oxalis City, I believe is what it was called. So I have the 20 brick pieces. Let's lay down a bridge, see how long this takes him. Pretty quick. It was very invigorating, apparently. That's his workout for the week. So this guy must be really buff, because his workout for the week is building a bridge. That's a pretty intensive workout, buddy. Must be what The Rock does in his spare time, right? And here we are in Ikinia dock. Interesting. He says his Eevee evolved into a Glaceon while training hard in the Clathrite Tunnel. However, my wife's Eevee evolved into a Leafeon instead. I'm not sure why, but the theory I have is that we are vastly different areas. Yeah. That's pretty cool, because you can get Eevee pretty early on in the game, I think. I'm pretty sure. And Clathrite Tunnel is right at the beginning of the game. It's where we got our Snorunt early on. That's pretty neat. I like that. Yeah. What did he just say? Lighthouse is still under heavy construction, but they're going to use the power of Fire-type Pokemon to keep it lit. Otherwise, it would be way too dangerous to head to the east. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so here we are on this dock area. It doesn't seem that there are... Ooh, there's a gym! Ikinia Dock, Ikinia Gym Leader Ayaka, the Toxic Trainer. Interesting. I wonder if she has a Quillfish on her team. Alright, so here we are in the mart. I can finally buy some potions. I'm gonna buy like 10 Hyper Potions and like 5 Super Potions, and yep, that's about it. That'll work. Actually, I'm gonna buy a couple full heals too, just in case. Yeah, everything seems so much overpriced in this game. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. Alright, so this is the gold token guy. Interesting. I don't want any of that. I can't afford any of that anyways. What's the scroll say? Yeah, they're too cleverly hidden for me. Exactly. Okay, so I didn't expect a new area. This is Route 82. That's interesting. I could get a Pokemon here with the old rod, or the good rod, I think it was. So I say we do that. We're at the Ikinia docks. It's a new area. Let's go ahead and take out our good rod, the new rod that we got. Let's put it on select, I suppose. I don't need the bike. Let's cast our rod out and wait till we get a Pokemon. I would love a Quillfish or something interesting like that. I think that'd be really awesome if they would let me get something. Alright, my encounter for the Ikinia docks is a Tentacruel. I think we have a Tentacool. I don't remember. No, we don't. Alright, it's a Tentacruel. That's just cool, I suppose. That's cruel, I should say. I'm gonna Rock Smash it. I really doubt this will knock it out. Yeah, I didn't think so. And I'm gonna Rock... Ooh, that makes me think maybe this girl has a Tentacruel. Because she says she's a Poison-type gym leader, but she's on the docks. So I really doubt that she has just Poison types. Like, I don't know. Maybe it would be Water Poison. Who knows? Maybe it's a mixture type gym. Who knows? I really don't know anything about this game. So, you know, speculation is always good, I suppose. You really don't get in the Great Ball. That's so depressing. What would I name a Tentacruel? Let's see. I really don't know. I'm going to throw another Great Ball at it. I could use the Shiny Ball. I'm going to save that for something that I really, really like. And just go from there, I suppose. I only get one of them, so we got to make it count. And then with this Tentacruel's a cool Shiny, but I just don't want to. I say this is fine. Alright, so what do we name it? The Jellyfish Pokemon. When its 80 feelers absorb water, it stretches to become like a net to entangle its prey. Interesting. What gender is it? It's a female, so I'm going to go ahead and name this Tentacruel Anetta. So we have Anetta, the Tentacruel, because it makes its tentacles like a net, yeah? It's pretty good. Oh, hey, here's an Aggron. What's up? It's like the one that one guy had. What does this guy say? This was a decent place to live in until that gym leader showed up. She uses gas-type Pokemon. Okay. And the foul odor is unpleasant. Oh, wow. That's interesting, a gas-type gym, after I literally just educated myself on what the gas-type is like because of Crash. They're actually weak to a fighting-type Pokemon, I think, and fire. So, having Crash is going to be good. I'm not sure if I've gotten a Pokemon on Route 82. I don't think I have, yeah. We haven't gotten a Pokemon there. This is a new route. I think this actually connects over to that city with the Pachisi board. Let me check. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, okay. So we haven't gotten an encounter here. I know that. So I'm going to go ahead and do some fishing here with the good rod on Route 82 and see if we can get something cooler than a Tentacruel or something interesting. Who knows? We'll find out here. I'm probably just going to find two Pokemon. Goldeen would work. Okay. Goldeen is something I definitely don't want to use a Shiny Ball on. Its Shiny is pretty bad. I want to Aqua Jet it. I don't think it'll knock it out, but I think it'll do a lot. Yeah, there we go. That'll be perfect range to catch it. What do I name a Goldeen? A good friend of mine used a Seaking in her Moon Wedlock, but her Moon Nuzlocke, but I don't really want to name it after that because this one's a female. And I don't really get the name reference, but it's a cool name. Goldeen. I guess we'll go off of its Pokedex entry like I did with Anetta, and then we'll go check them both out. Brayden grew to level 38, which is pretty sweet, and wants to learn Hydro Pump. Just the same level that Denim tried to learn Hydro Pump, I think, but I don't want it. It's not a good move. Okay, Goldeen. The Goldfish Pokemon. During spawning season, they swim gracefully in the water, searching for their perfect mate. I don't really have anything for that. I'm gonna ask Discord, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, this name wasn't suggested by anybody, but it was taken from a suggestion by Mariokimon in my Discord chat, and he said to name it Goldo Moldo, which is interesting, but I don't think it would fit. But instead, I'm just going to name it Goldo. So we have Goldo, the Goldeen. Alright, let's go check out Anetta and Goldo and see what they're all about. I just also want to point out, two more female Pokemon. We only have one male Pokemon, and that's Dakota or Natu. But, you know, It happens. Let's check out Anetta, the Tentacruel. Water poison. Alright. Clear body. Yep, looks pretty normal for a Tentacruel. And Goldo is just water type. Alright. Water Veil. Cool. Two water types. Pretty good. Not that we don't have enough water types, but you know. It happens. I'm not entirely sure where we're supposed to go next. Oh, it's crazy. This used to be nothing but sea. Who knows where they'll build the next Naljo town? Yeah. What does this guy say? Do you see the lighthouse there? The Guardians disallowed building it way back then. Who knows where they are now, or if they're even still alive. Okay, I'll go check out the lighthouse, which I think might be this place. Yeah, the Firelight House. Okay, is there anything over here? Route 68. It looks like Route 68 is just a water route. So let's get another water Pokemon. Why not? I'd like to see if we can get something interesting. I'm only going to get one Pokemon, and if it's nothing different, I'm not going to get anything here, in case there happens to be grass somewhere. I just want to check. Like, there might be something cool, like a Quillfish or something. I have no idea. And we're going to get a Tentacool, which doesn't count, because we have Anetta, the Tentacruel, that we just caught. So I'm just going to leave. There might be something really cool here, like a Remoraid or something. I don't want to keep checking. Okay, that's alright. Let's go inside the Firelight House now. Firelight, yeah. Can you find Pokemon in here? Is this still... Yeah, it's still the docks. So if you can find Pokemon in here, I'm salty about it. But it doesn't seem to be anything interesting. It still plays regular music, so it's not like it's a dungeon or something. I guess we just scale the lighthouse. Hello, young one. Nobu sent you. Have I seen an Aljo Guardian Verenius? Yes, I have. I'm in charge of this lighthouse, and I see all. Verenius went to Saxifrage, the prison island in the southeast. It looks like it's going to awaken Fambaco, who's been sleeping there for centuries. It looks like you need help getting there. This HM should be of help for you. And we finally get HM03 Surf. Yeah. But we probably can't use it until we beat the 6th gym here. But regardless, it's really nice to finally get Surf. Nothing interesting in here, no battles or anything, but let's finally give Surf to a Pokemon. It has been a long time coming. Denim doesn't use it well. Oh, Leaf. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, let's give it to Leaf then. And place a Bubble Beam. Leaf would be our Surfer. I was thinking I was going to have to give it to Braden, which wouldn't use it that well. But I suppose Leaf and Braden are fine with that. Okay, so our next destination is going to be the gym. But I think we can do that in the next episode. I think we did enough this episode. We did quite a bit. We finished off the area. We made it. We finished off the Firelight Caverns. We found some story stuff out. We reached this area, and we even found out that the 6th gym leader of the game is a Gas-type gym trainer, of all things. I'm really excited to find out what that gym is like and has in store for us. But until then, I'll have to see you guys in the next time. So if you enjoyed this episode, a like is appreciated. It helps out a great deal. And if you want to see more Pokemon Wedlocks like Pokemon Prism, feel free to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.